Hello,
Hey,
everyone. What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Late Night Talk with your girl B and
Scott.
yes. Hello, YouTube, Facebook, and stuff at the top.
Yep.
How's everyone doing? How are you,
All
sis?
is well. All is well.
What I'm gonna say? We made it another day.
We did. We did.
Yes, we had a little snow today.
Yes. Crazy.
I thought it was rain. I'm like, no.
It was rain that turned into snow.
But it didn't stick. So, thank you, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
But we like to welcome y'all back for a hot, juicy topic tonight. You ready to drop that topic?
I'm ready to drop the topic.
Is y'all out yonder with up there in Instagram land and Facebook and YouTube land? Is y'all ready for this hot topic tonight? Are y'all?
Drum roll, please. Ping. How does a man supposed to lead the household?
Did y'all hear that up top?
I don't know. I think we need to repeat it. How do a man supposed to lead the household? I know we talked about this before.
Mm-hmm.
We actually talked about being the head of household. Can a woman be or a man and all that?
Yep.
But we thought that we should go a little bit deeper because we came across something and we had talked about that a little bit later.
Yeah, we're going to wait until a few of y'all chime in. What made us decide to do this topic, it was a little something we didn't came across. And I'm like, oh, wow. And then to hear this coming from a man, and he kept it 100 in there. So we just wait for a few more people to jump in before, we actually
let y'all get a glimpse of what we heard.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the question is how? We always say... Yep, I put them on there this time. I'm trying to,
She getting
there. Yeah, my checks and balances is, I'm like, check.
She like, look, last time, I went on the wrong IG page. It had a whole podcast
on her personal,
on my personal page. Yeah, so we do all the jobs. So
yes. Yeah.
We be trying, y'all.
Yes,
we
do. One day we gonna have a staff.
That part, Lord Jesus, come on, toast to a staff.
Toasting to a staff.
Yep. That we can pay.
Yes.
Not for the first 30 days.
But we need y'all help.
You're reading that for the first 30.
You know what? You got to work 30 days in the hole.
See, being on probation, you know what I'm saying? With us, I ain't get the step yet. But we ain't gonna pay you.
Not
yet.
But we will, because we're gonna blow up, and we are not stingy with our blessings.
No.
We share.
To those who should be getting it, if you're doing what you're supposed to do.
There you go.
That part.
Yeah. That part. But we thank y'all for tuning in tonight with us, rocking with us on this Saturday cold night.
All our day ones, thank you for coming back. All our new ones, and if it's your first time watching us, we thank you. Tell a friend. Make sure you subscribe. Just don't watch us. Subscribe, like the video, and share it.
Yeah.
Please, we need y'all, and that's how we can continue going and motivate us to do this. If we get the love back from y'all,
yes, go ahead, throw at them hearts. We need that. If we can get that from y'all.
Well, YouTube, Facebook see us on here. They Facebook will do it, but YouTube can't throw in over here on IG. Give us some love.
Yep.
Give us some love. Well, I mean, this topic.
Yeah. So how does a man supposed to lead? Now, I wonder, this actually should be coming from a man. Like, how do I supposed to lead? Because I know that it is, said that men is supposed to lead the household, and people have their different opinions on, how that looks.
Yeah.
Is that just he has the final say so or authority, or, is it, strictly in one area? How does that look in a relationship? I don't know if it's like a right or wrong way to look at this, because I think it probably depends on the relationship.
I know this man, he gonna say it. He know he gonna get a lot of backlash to him. People gonna be in their feelings about it, gonna have something to say about it. But we gonna go ahead and play it now. And if we have to play it again later on down in the podcast, we'll play it again. But go ahead.
All right. So put your listening ears on.
You're listening.
And listen to what this gentleman had to say about this topic.
Yes.
Hopefully y'all can hear it. Let's see. Oh, I might have to play it from here.
So I got a lot of flack. I posted about, I believe that if a woman is going to be with a man, marry him, live with him, whatever y'all doing, I believe that he should pick up the basic bills, the house, the car, the utilities, basic living. If she wants to work, then her money can help with little things, but not no 50-50. That's roommate. That's a roommate. I know y'all gonna tell me this is not your grandfather's and all that. My grandmother actually worked, all right? But her money was hers. Because I believe it's time for men to step up, all right? Ladies, and stop lowering your standard and let the man do subpar. He's supposed to be the lead. Let him lead even in the household with the finances, all right?
All right.
No. If you share in 50-50, then it should be 50-50 everything. You do that. No, y'all decide that. But I'm saying, this is my opinion, all right? All those comments y'all gave me and all that, I know I'm gonna get them. But a man should stand up and be a man. You wanna be a man, let him lead with the bills, the basics. And then her money is her money to do whatever she wanna do with. You ain't gotta give her no allowance, none of that stuff.
Yes. Yeah. So like one of the when I seen it, and I gotta look at the and shout outs to him. What was his name? Can't remember his name, but yeah.
Greg,
shout out to you, Greg. We putting you on our live because that was a excuse me, a deep topic to talk about. But somebody in there had, what did they say? They like the benefits of leading, but don't do what it takes to lead it, or something like that. The responsibility, of being a head. It ain't just a title. You know what I'm saying? Like, you reap the benefits. Like, yeah, I run this. I'm the head. You got to go through me. Ask me first, and this, that, whatever. But what are you doing to get that? And what he basically was just saying, like, it ain't no 50-50. We talked about it last conference, not the 50-50, but the roommate.
His roommate status.
His roommate status. Yeah, when you doing 50-50. You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, something else I read in there, they were saying, like, sometimes, like, the woman might make more than the man, or he might not be making as much money as she, bringing in. Go get another job.
Yeah.
Or work extra time. You know what I'm saying? Or like with the women, like, I feel like if you got that pleasure where, it's messed up to say pleasure, but got that opportunity to have that, the money you get, I feel, and I've seen this in the comment as well, and I agree with them, put that up in the savings. So when we want to take a trip or family trip, we ain't got to get the money together. We already got this in account because this is for that. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or a down payment on a new car. You know what I'm saying? You putting so much money, your money away in this account or we can buy a car. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't feel like, oh, women just shouldn't have especially if she do work. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like he said, do little stuff, groceries, little stuff. But he basically just saying that, if you gonna be a man, be a man.
Be a man.
Period.
Yes.
Period. If you're gonna be a man, be a man. And there's a lot of them out here that ain't. You know, I know a lot of y'all men. I can't wait till y'all chime in because I'm ready. The picture over there on the table. I know y'all gonna be with this, bleep. That's all. I said it, and I said that part. I stand 10 toes down on that. I totally agree. That comment in there, they what I say? They take the benefit. They like the benefits of it. But what?
They lack the responsibility of it.
They lack the responsibility of it. And it don't act like you don't know. You got common sense. You know how, you know what I'm saying, it's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to. It's supposed to go. You know. But hey, sis, I see you done chimed in.
And I think Mike on IG.
She said she liked it. Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Like the video.
Yes.
But yeah, I think and you know me, I always kind of try to look at the good or give a reason why they don't fully carry out the responsibility. And I think some men just don't know how, because maybe their male role models didn't show them a good example of how to be the head of household. Like they are only mimicking something they saw.
So what if you tell them?
So yeah, I mean, so if you tell them, that doesn't mean that they're going to do it like right away, because you know, naturally I don't think we do it. We operate like that. If somebody tell you to do something and it's kind of,
I'm not saying, oh, you need to know. I'm telling them about what the problems that you have as far as you are the head of the household. You are the leader. You do whatever. You up here. I'm supposed to be underneath you, right? I need more help with these bills.
Now I can say this, and the women is probably going to be mad at me a little bit. Bartender, we need you back. We gonna tip you this time. But sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And so if some women may come off, because they do naturally probably feel frustrated,
right?
And so they come off almost like in a nagging type of way. So the man can kind of do a bad reaction. What am I trying to say?
They can take it offensive. They can take it, in another way. Like, dang, you coming to check me? You coming in? Yeah, right. I agree with that.
So if women maybe came to their mates a little more gracefully and lovingly, then they could get a better response than a man carrying out their responsibility better.
But let's say that she do come to him in a humble, chill way and not on a frustrated where look, I'm tired of this. You know what's going on. You see these bills. You see these shut off notices. You see what's going on. Like, what are you doing? She didn't come like that. Honey, baby, sweetie, darling, boo-boo, whatever they call their babies. These bills. It's a lot on me. Not a bit. It's a lot on me. And I can't do this. I need more help. However you want to word it. They come to know you doing homework and then what? Then what? And they don't. Then what? I'm not understanding, because I don't think it's supposed to be communication in the household. And I'm pretty sure they are aware of bills. Because I told you, I be that petty one. I used to leave that shut off notice right there next to that remote that I know you're going to grab when you come in here and sit on this couch. So I'm saying, you aware, you grown, you know it's bills every month. I know they can see in our mood swings how we feel in the frustration. They probably even hear us talking about it. If it's just out loud or to someone else when they should be talking to them. But how many times we keep talking to you?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I think, after a certain point, you're just going to be like, you can do bad all by yourself, and you would just.
But why would you why they got to get to that point? Like, why you just can't get it together?
Because it depends on the man. I mean, if he's a man, like some men ain't men, they still boys. And so I think that person is, as you stated, or, has stated before, and other people have stated, like, people only get away with what you allow them to get away with. So, okay, yeah, you talking about this now, but you still gonna take care of the bill. So, okay, I just got to hear an earful today. Tomorrow, that bill's still gonna get paid without me helping you. I know you just in your feelings or something. So, if this person is looking at it like that, they're never gonna change. It's not till the woman is gonna wake up and be like, okay, he taking me for a joke or blah blah, and she gonna have to make that drastic, change and like, look, I can do bad by myself. I don't need you coming along with me. And I'm sorry, she will have to make that decision. But I think you may need to talk to them a couple of times. And then,
a couple of times. These grown ass men.
I just think that, I don't know. I just think you do. Maybe you don't. We got a comment. Let's go to our comments because I got the comments up this time.
Yay.
All right, Sister Pam says, I don't want to
sound like a church.
I know, Sister Pam.
Sister Pam.
I think I would stop saying names too. I think I just read the comment, but I don't want to have to teach my man on how to be a man. It's either he has it in him or not. I don't think it's about how to be a man. It's
if you telling them things that men's supposed to do, you're supposed to already know that as a man. Just like us women, we learn as a kid, teenager, young adult, and adult, we learn.
Okay, so let me say this. You know how some people say we do this 50-50, right? That may not be, apparently what the Greg had mentioned that in the video is it shouldn't be 50-50. It should
he said with certain stuff, like it shouldn't be 50. Like he was finna go into what he was gonna say, but whatever y'all chose to do in your household, if it's like what I'm assuming he was gonna say, like if it's 50-50 with the house chores, or if it's 50-50 with the kids, taking them to work. These kids working now, what I'm saying? You know that. But far as he's saying, but it shouldn't be no 50-50 with bills.
But that's what he's saying.
Right.
And some men may think that 50-50 applies across the board. So we're doing 50-50, and this is how I know a man is supposed to be. So for you to kind of tell him like, no, I need you to fully take care of the financial aspect of it. And, I can take care of the household. It's just a different look on stuff. Like they wasn't raised like that. Like the man take on 100% of the finances. They may have been raised on the 50-50. If you a man,
so
you're going to take care.
That's something that should be discussed in the beginning of the relationship, especially when you get to the point to either moving in with each other,
definitely,
marriage. Like, how is this going to go? You know what I'm saying? Because you used to doing all yours there. I'm used to doing all mine there. Now we finna come together. I don't think a lot of that be done. It's just the hype of, yes, we finna do this. We about to be together. I'm locking her down. I'm locking him down. We about to have family, blah, 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 blah. I don't think that be discussed in the beginning. I know with me in the relationships that we like live together, it wasn't discussed.
I don't think none back when I was kind of dating, which is so long ago.
Right.
But none of this stuff was like discussed. We didn't discuss nothing about, as far as like kids, it was just the basics, like, do you want kids? Yeah. No.
Yeah.
It wasn't like trying to figure out like how do they discipline a kid, or it didn't really go into depth of that, because that's kind of important too. Like when you're dealing with a relationship, especially if y'all already kind of got kids like separately, like the boundaries on that. A lot of important stuff wasn't talked about back when I was dating. It was just like, I like you, you like me. Let's move together. Let's raise a family. Hey, that's right. And come with May, and all the comes was man. So that's I don't think it's you kind of like teaching a man to be a man. I think now some
But you
women
are.
do. Some women do.
No, and they shouldn't have to. That's what she's basically saying.
Right.
You shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to tell you how to hold this household down.
Right.
I shouldn't tell you I shouldn't be the only one worried about how we about to handle this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, you here just like me. You a grown person just like me. You ain't no kid. I ain't no R. Kelly. Like, what you mean?
So I got a question there, maybe.
Hold on. Come on.
Could the signs have been there that he wasn't this a man and you just didn't see it because you was in love with this person?
Last time the
blue blockers.
Yep.
So you should have.
They should. That's why I say you, girl. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you know, you wouldn't have to teach him because you would have stopped that whole relationship from even forming because you can kind of see.
But that's the reality. We're not. Shoulda, coulda, but you didn't. That's why we talking to y'all
because
new,
you didn't,
y'all
now you
new
have to.
Young generations that's getting married all super early and getting in these relationships with these young women and young men. Man, you have to discuss a lot in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to travel. But I didn't got with this dude that don't like to travel.
You like to stay home.
But like at home, I like to stay at home, go to work, come home, whatever. But or not a social person. I'm a social person. I want my mate to be like me. You can put me in a room of a crowd of any race, any shape, any size, you know, any gender. It could be gay, transgender, you know, straight people, whoever. Like, I get along with everybody, but you might be the one you don't want to be around nobody like that. And I do have some in my family. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got one or more, but you know, or know of somebody. But I'm just saying, but you might not. But it's just like, I think they got to write list of stuff down so you can program in your mind, okay, this is what I'm going to bring up in a conversation. Like you said, before you get too in deep with it, like, it's a lot of stuff that need to be discussed and don't be.
I think,
be you stuck and married with them or you stuck with them and now you got to deal with because they don't like to travel or they're not a social, even with family. They don't even like their own family. So what makes you think they like yours? You know what I'm saying? Why they? You know what I'm just saying? You know.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, Mike, and shout outs to JOO, Just Our Opinion. I think they had a podcast talking about relationships, like what questions to ask.
I've seen that.
And I think that was a really good show. I saw snippets of it, but that was like something good. Like, what questions do you ask while you're dating? To see if you want to pursue this relationship.
But no questions being asked. Like you say, do you like me? I like you. You know,
you look good. Oh, okay.
You know, you doing good for yourself. You got a good career going on. You know, you cool with me. And that's that. And you just like the vibe and the energy. But it's a lot of questions and conversations you got to have with people. You know what I'm saying? Because then you done jumped up and got in a relationship. Like I say, it's easy to jump in there and it's hard to get out of them. You know what I'm saying? Or you married them. And it's like, but you didn't ask this. You should have asked this in the beginning. Or you noticed something. You was assuming it could be this way. Then why not address it then? You know what I'm saying? I don't hear you say nothing about no trips or vacations.
Yeah, hear what he's saying? Can we talk for a minute?
That's
what we need to do. Can we talk to
know
your name and your mama name, and if you got any of my baby mama's names?
How many you got? Where they at? Where they be?
Right.
All that. Is she crazy? Is your ex is don't want to let you go? Can't nobody have you? Meaning me and you both can be axed up out of here.
Right. Can we talk? Come on, we gotta talk.
I told you that's smart up there, boy. They be listening to our podcast, and
that's funny. Let me see. We got
hurry up, or she be like, y'all don't. We love you, sis. I don't want you to leave.
The signs are always there, but when we were young, we overlooked it. At this age, I'm done with the things that don't make me happy. Yeah, I mean, that's the level. That's, you know, I think that's maturity.
Done.
When you
it's growth.
It's growth.
Yeah.
And you learn from your mistakes. Like, okay, yeah, I overlooked it, but I ain't gonna overlook that no more. Or, you know, I'm gonna pay a little more attention to, is he in the driver's seat or the passenger seat this time?
Put that nigga in the trunk. I'm just playing.
Right, like I gotta see do he got an address to where he live at? Who name on that lease? Is it your mama name or
your baby mama, your
baby
ex-wife?
yeah.
What we got going on here?
We need to see some stuff. We need to have conversations. She said, "Thank you, V."
Love you, sis.
We need to have these
conversations. I do? What you
conversations.
think we go?
Not sure.
Sugar, move.
She like
Move.
oh.
Right. She'd been knocked over stuff, the whole everything, and just go tumbling down in the way.
Ooh, wait.
Jesus, take the wheel, Lord. But anywho, y'all talk to us, y'all viewers that's watching us. What do y'all think about what he said? I mean, everybody ain't gotta agree. Everybody, got their own opinions about that. Like,
do y'all feel that it's right for a man to financially take care 100% of everything? And he said that
everything.
He
said bills. He said bills. He said woman can, spend her money how she want, right. Which a real woman, he said in there, she gon', get the pot of groceries, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just adding to this, but like maybe cell phone bills, you know what I'm saying? Internet, all the streaming apps, household products that, that's needing cleaning, linen, whatever the washing stuff, like whatever, that's your job to make sure you get all that. But it's like messed up when that one person, because the woman, she got to get all of that on top of paying freaking bills.
So we make it work. See, we make it look too easy.
We ain't got no choice because it need to be done. That's what it is. You are absolutely right. We make it look too easy, and they just don't be understanding how that shit add up. You got gas, and you got kids driving, and they're not working. They need gas. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, them are bills. The kids need haircut. The daughter need her hair braided. If you a blessed mama or daddy, they can do hair. Shout outs to y'all, because that's one department, or a barber or whatever. You ain't got to worry about paying somebody else to cut your child hair or do her hair. So that's a plus. But the bills add up.
They do. Yeah. Talk to us. Who on here? Talk to us.
Oh, you did that one.
Yeah.
Yes. Talk.
Y'all know we feed off of the comments.
That part.
Talk to us. We see 4 people on there, but 2 people made comments, so we would love to hear from the other 2. If you're on here, if you want to comment, I will say, I know, right?
I will say, shout out to the men out here that handle majority of everything, and he taking the benefit, but at the end he's showing, I am a man. I am the man of my house. I'm going to make sure all I's are dotted, all T's are crossed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that women should just sit there and don't do nothing, don't contribute nothing, and it should be all 100% on everything. I'm not saying that. But me growing up, and what I done seen, if it's a father or husband in that household, he was the one. It's so sad. It didn't switch over where you got these guys living with these females just because they ain't got to pay nothing. Because these women are allowing it. I mean, nothing. Like a here and there type stuff, but they not doing nothing, and they're cool. They cool with it just to say they baby daddy there, or just to say they got a man. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about him not doing anything. That's what the problem is. You're not doing anything. Like literally.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I dropped a link in there. My bro Brandon, he said, send me the link. He about to come. I was just about to talk about you, B. So I'm glad you are watching and you are about to come on, because he's an example of a man who's actually doing that. He's actually taking on that role now to, really take care of the bills. And actually his wife isn't working at the moment, so he's doing everything. And I'm
shout
sure
out to E. She just had a baby.
Yay! And I'm sure he's gonna tell you, like, it's not.
I mean,
easy.
they just had a baby. I ain't even
Well,
you already. She had
a
it.
baby, but
He made it.
It made two to
yeah, he was there. They are one. So he don't know how I feel though. But yeah, I'm trying to help you out.
Yeah, but yeah. So when he come on, I'm sure he's gonna give the view of how it can be done. Because some people might say that can't even be done in this world today.
A pause. Who's saying that? Because you got these single mamas out here that's doing it. Single mothers out here that's doing it. So what do you mean?
We
do it all. So it should. You're not a man. How can you possibly think that can't be possible when you got all these single mothers out here and some of them be having 1 to 6 or 7, 8 kids and they making it happen all alone. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be a bonus, a good life when it's at least 2. If both of them is working, mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying a woman sitting at home, but if they both, y'all should be able to do whatever it is that you want to do, purchase whatever you want to purchase because y'all both working. You got her, she working, she should be saving the money up. And I said this earlier, save the money up. So, okay, we we need a new car. We gonna cash out on a car. And just over a period of time, you taking your money out your check because you ain't paying bills, put it in the savings account so you can cash out on that vehicle you wanted. Mm-hmm. Or take that trip that you want to take.
But you know what? Why, as you were speaking, I was just thinking of stuff. How, you know how they say don't be unequally yoked, kind of?
Yeah.
Like, I think that kind of plays a factor in it too, as far as like being the head of household, because, or a man taking on that responsibility, because what if one of them have like a luxury type appetite and you try to afford that, but you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like you used to live in this one lifestyle. And so of course the mate is trying to keep up with you to keep that going, but you know, they can't because, you know, you live that lifestyle, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I say you have to communicate, and they should know what type of lifestyle. You should know if they be able to get. You supposed to know all this before you jump in these relationships or say I do.
Mm-hmm. But that's what attracted you to him or her, is their type of lifestyle.
But if you can't afford that type of lifestyle, then no.
We do a lot of stuff we can't afford.
I'm just saying, I don't. I learn how not to. The hell, I do not care. I go to 3 different grocery stores. I sure do.
But the key word is learned. You learned. So at some point you did.
No, I always been like that with the food. I don't be playing. I don't. And I'm the sale. I'm the clearance. When I go in stores, I don't stop right there. I'm gonna go. Let me see what's back there first. Then I'm gonna work my way. Oh, where the clearance room at? Yep, I'll be over here. That's my furniture and all that. Then I work my way to the front. I've been like that all the time. I have.
Vee, could you click on the link? Or are you doing something? Waiting on you to come on. Let me see if anybody up here. I don't know. Oh, let's see. Barry watching. What's up, Barry?
What up, Barry?
Did he come on? There you go.
I just heard a clicky click.
Yeah, there you go. I was like, did I do something? All right, here you go, y'all. Put your hands together for Vee&Sky.
Woo, woo, woo. What up, bro?
Woo.
What's going on?
You good? How you been? How the baby?
Yeah, they good. Y'all can hear me?
We can hear you, but you're lagging a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm lagging. I don't know. Why am I? Okay, whatever. So what's going on?
Yeah, come on, get it.
So did you hear the video that we played with the guy who mentioned about men wanting to?
It was an older man. Did you see the video we dropped?
Yeah, I seen.
Okay, yeah, so that's.
I would 100%. I do think that it's a man's responsibility to take on majority of the bill. I would say probably all of them because the woman has. That's why I believe in gender roles. His job would be to make sure that outside is taken care of, home is taken care of, and that's how she would make sure.
Breaking out.
Yeah,
breaking out. Pieces.
Okay.
It's like,
right. Home, then
in the world is going on?
Maybe log out and then try to come back in. Maybe that'll help. All right, we're going to wait for our bro to come back.
Because we want y'all to hear what he got to say. And we wasn't getting the full.
It was
but yeah, when he do come back in, I'm sure he's going to give you like a first hand of like a man who's taking on the responsibility of financially supporting his family with the bills and everything. But these type of men is far and few, and he's a young man.
Younger than us.
He's younger than us. He's a young man who's doing that. So what's the excuse for y'all older men? If this is a young man who's doing it.
I mean, he's not young, but he's young, but it's still men that's older than him that don't think that way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't understand like why you wouldn't think that way. I would just think,
why would you want all the burden to be on your spouse? Like I don't get. Like for me, like even I'm not married or in a relationship, but just something simple. And I mentioned it before, like when we I go out to eat or whatever, and we got a good server.
Mm-hmm.
I don't keep cash on me, but sometimes I will have a little few something on me, cash, not for real. And I will at least try to catch the tip. But if they paying with a card, they be like, "Oh, I'm already tipped. I'm tipping on the card, whatever the case may be." But I just feel like you spent all this money. That's the least that I could do is to tip the waiter. You know what I'm saying? So everybody don't think like me. You know, I know people like, shoot, you take me out today, shoot, you gonna pay for everything. You gonna tip, you go this, that. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't that wrong with, but I'm just saying something simple as that. So if I'm in a relationship, I'm not just gonna be sitting back chilling and doing what I'm doing, and you know, you paying everything. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm doing with my money, like, come on. Welcome back.
Am I still logging?
Keep talking.
We hear us on your monitor, though.
All right.
Dang it.
I don't know.
The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie.
I don't know why I'm lagging.
You don't sound like you are now, but you turned the camera around.
And I don't even know how I did that.
You know what?
Am I lagging now still?
You good.
You're good now.
All right, cool. I want to talk about man learning how to be a man. I think that's looked over. That's like one of the hardest. And I can speak from experience because my dad was never there. He wasn't there, wasn't a part of my life, and I wound up learning. Never knew what it was to be a man. And men come to me, and they have to go through trials, tribulation. It's very hard to wake up the next day and be a man. I'm doing with it right now. It's difficult to do it. On all the bills.
Oh, you done froze, B.
Aww. Big.
He gonna come back. Right, you froze, bro. And there we go. What? Okay. 3's a charm.
Man, I ain't never had an internet connection problem in my life.
Right. Well, you jumped in before on another podcast. It was straight. Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm in the same area too. Y'all can hear me now?
They don't want you to talk about this.
Nah, like, they don't want you. The devil is a lie.
We can hear you, but it's like it's coming in.
Beep, beep, beep,
yeah.
Beep. And then you freezing like you. Beep, beep, beep.
I'm gonna leave. Y'all can do your thing. I'll come back.
Or just put it in the comments.
Yeah.
Or try to come back and shut down some stuff. I don't know what it is. I get everybody at home and using Wi-Fi's all around in your neighborhood.
right.
Did nobody do nothing today because it snowed earlier. So we're like, I'm gonna stay at home and chill. So everybody probably using the internet.
Dang, I wanted them to hear what you had to say about it, though.
I'll be back. I'm gonna figure this out.
All right.
Okay.
Come on, Anita. Groove with us. Anyway, so like he said, he didn't know how to be a man. His father,
he said that was something that he wished his father would have taught him.
Yeah,
but he had to wait till he got. I'm assuming when he got grown and start having his own family, his own. He had to hurry up and like, okay, I know what I was lacking. I know what I didn't get. You know, I know what I need to be doing for my family, my wife, and my kids. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm assuming. But hopefully, our bro Brandon will be back. We having a little problems. But it's okay. But yeah, he talks the real. You know, he be honest about what it is. And yeah, that could be one of the things that we did was able to get out was what you just said. Like the he didn't know because he didn't see it. So that's why I said in a lot of podcasts, even if people, they just don't understand, like with your kids, they watch everything. Like when my kids, I notice they'll say something or do something that's just me all day. You know,
yes.
They'll handle something in that way or how they react all day. Yeah. And sometimes I can't do nothing but laugh, and I'll be telling her, I'm like, girl, you know, that's just me. That's me.
That's my child.
That's what I say. I'm like, I ain't say that's me. I'll be like, that's my child. Yep. Because the way they react or do different stuff or say or whatever is me. So when you don't have nothing for them to mimic as far as a man, even if you're in the household or not, if you're not showing them what they see is what they think is the norm. This is what they think. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to do this because my daddy didn't do this. You know what I'm saying? And not just with the daddies, the mamas too. When you keep pushing your kids off to the grandmas and shit, that part. When they had kids, they gonna be thinking, well, shoot, I got pushed off to my mama. The same mama who was pushing you off, like, well, shoot, you used to send me. And then these kids today run their mouth. Oh, you send me. I used to go to grandma's house all the time.
You ain't raised me. Grandma did.
Right. So why you can't play grandma role? But that's the same mama that was pushing you off, and you think she about to do with your offspring? No, you have to lead by example. You have to, I'm telling you, like, being there, showing your daughters how to be young ladies, you know what I'm saying? Keep their upbringings up, you know, not letting them just be, not kicking it with them with real life stuff. And you know what I'm saying? Like I say, shout outs to my cousin Sharonda and Joanne. I seen I can't quote it because I don't remember, but it was a picture. I don't know if you've seen it, but Sharonda was in front of Joanne. Joanne was behind her.
I think so.
And she had said something about basically saying like she is her role model. She taught her how to be sassy, classy, educated, whatever she put on there. And she's standing in the back like she's like, I'm following her footsteps. Grown little cuz. That was some real of the real, like she respect her mama too, and she is a good woman. She's very classy, but she still got that, you know what I'm saying? But she's teaching her kids well, you know what I'm saying? And for her to acknowledge, I know if she read that post, she see that made her feel a certain type of way, because it made me like a
And
she
I think that can be applied to in a relationship with the man, because if the man is taking care of the household financially, making sure everything is good, them kids is gonna look like my daddy, like handle, he took care of the family. It was never a time where, our bills, the lights and stuff was off, because dad sometimes didn't come home because he was working 2 jobs. So when they see those behaviors or those type of things happening, then they admire them for one, and they try to mimic them or even be better than them. So
True facts. That's true facts.
Yeah, and I think that to me, a man that just validate you being a man, because you can say, "Oh, I handle mine. I take care of my household."
Yep.
It's nothing that somebody can kind of hold over your head and say that you ain't doing this when you are. I mean, that's just something that you can be proud of, and men like to be acknowledged and and get pat on the back for the good things that they do and all that.
Yeah, even
They
if
like
it's something that you're supposed to do, but that's back when I was talking about that stroking the ego.
You
gotta stroke each other egos to
Yeah.
keep it all like humble and good, like the benefits. You take the benefits, but what you doing to do this? Like if you doing this, or you, dang, babe, thanks, sweetie, honey. Oh look at you. You cut the grass. I see the edges. All right. Okay. Just something that's just it's simple. But I am that type, like, oh, you did your thing. We need to start a line service on the Kiki joke type. You know what I'm saying? Not saying, okay, we about to get out here and hustle, make some money, because you can cook grass real good.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying,
we gonna make money out of it.
Not to get us a services going on. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta work together as a team. But financially wise, it should never be where that you're not holding it down and I'm your backup. You know what I'm saying? Like, say we get us something unexpected and you need to help be covered. I can jump in this savings account over here that I've been putting my funds for my income, my pay that I got coming in. Oh, we good, babe? Because here I come. I got your back. Dang, what? The transmission went out. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Because things happen.
Right. Yeah.
Right? So, okay, yeah, babe, the transmission went out, in the car, whatever, on our child's car, whatever. All right, babe, I'm going to go in the bank and get the money.
Right, I got you.
I got it.
I got your back like you got mine.
What's so hard about that?
Yeah.
What is he back?
No. Oh, I don't know.
Where did I do that? Are you back?
Somebody was on there. Somebody trying to come on, I think. But
we gotta see your face before we let you in, because there's some crazy people out here.
Somebody was trying to come on.
Yeah, we'd been sitting the thing-a-line or something. We're not gonna do that. Right, y'all do that. No, they do petty stuff like that. But yeah.
I heard some. Oh, that's mine. Okay. But yeah, I think that's why I say in a relationship it's 100%, because if he's putting in 100% to make sure that everything is taken care of in the household, then you probably gonna do your 100% to make sure that everything in the household is taken care of. Like, okay, there goes somebody. Did he come? He changed location?
I think that is Brandon coming back.
Let's see.
All right, can y'all hear me?
Yay! Yeah, you good, Doc.
Had to get out that basement.
Okay. Yeah. But you was in there last time, though. But it's not tonight, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. All right, I go back to what I was talking about. Okay, my upbringing was strictly my mom. I had no dad, I knew nothing about relationships, none of that. And so, for bills and stuff like that, I seen my mom do it, but I never knew how it was done. But it was constructed as a man's responsibility to be doing it. And I think men have to be like broken and sculpted to be a man. Like, for women, most women today are not housewives. So even like if about being a housewife, she don't have a clue, because that wasn't what she seen. Her mother was for a minute while she was in her life, and then she wound up being single and taking care of things on her own. That her seeing what a women go through, and you, like, even with men, there were things that happened that she seen which hurt our relationship from perspective, because of what she was able to visualize. So it takes so much to build what they are, because it's hard to be. That's why you have a lackluster of it. And then you got to go back to it. There's not a lot of men in the household. It's very needed for a man to be a man, for a man to be in the household.
That's what I was just telling her before you came back on there. I said the same thing. Like, they need something to look at, on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? You could be in the household, not in the household. You still might not be showing what you need to show them. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And these kids today look at everything. I was just telling her, like, when my kids do something or say something, and she be like, I be telling her, like, they're my kids. That's my child. That's my child. Because something they would say or do would have been how I would react to whatever that situation was. Because they see me all the time. You know what I'm saying? But when, like you say, your father wasn't there, your mama did everything. You got parents that's there. If you showing her you there and you still showing the wrong example, how you think that child gonna turn out? Just like I was saying, say your mama, you a mother, and you pushing your kid off to the grandma all the time, right? So when that child get grown and she decide to have a child, what she about to try to do? Push that child off on you, which you was the same mama who pushed her off to her grandma. And these kids got mouths. So she'd be like, oh, well, Ma, you used to do that to me. I was always over grandma's house. No, or probably calling her Ma. I was always over my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you can't? Your grandma, you should be, like, I ain't about to, but this is what you show. Because you want to hit them streets. You want to do whatever it is, reason why you pushing it. You don't want to be bothered, whatever the case may be. This is how she think it is supposed to go. So now she got her child. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And she pushing it off onto that.
And then I think that when you're dealing with relationships with yourself is expectations void out reality. Reality is what's on you.
Right. Yeah.
The expectations is what you upon what you see in that person.
Yeah.
And my thing is always date reality.
That's hard.
So
I think
what's so hard?
It is.
Hold on, Brand. Wait. Hold on. Let her answer. Why?
Because I don't think I don't think that person presents who they are. Why you're dating.
Why they don't?
So you can't.
No, the blue blockers, take them off, because a lot of people tell a lot. 99.9%. A lot of them tell on themselves in the beginning. We overlook a lot of things they do. You can tell how the way they move or how they there for you when you dating them. If it's just gonna be about sex and linking up, then that's what they is. You know what I'm saying? If you like, dang man, my car broke down or this happened, and they ain't volunteering to try to at least see if they can find somebody to fix it for you, or trying to whatever, they ain't gonna have your back if y'all together. I ain't saying cash out and get it fixed. It'd be nice if you do, but I'm just saying, like, trying to help you solve stuff that you're dealing with in life. Well, if they're not giving you that, what makes you think they think y'all together, y'all dating to build to y'all dating, not just we went on a date, but I'm talking about like seriously dating to move into a relationship. If they not being supportive then or trying to have your back then.
But the reason I say that is because, and I think Drunk or somebody had mentioned in the last podcast, is when you got into the relationship, things changed. Mm-hmm. So this person,
what did I tell him?
Is coming.
They didn't change. You just didn't pay attention.
Well, this person can be coming
and
they know what they're supposed to do, so they can keep you or get you. And once they got you, those things stop. Like he know if. Why y'all dating?
Why you making it so easy to let them get you when you know you done seen shit that's red flags? Them ones that don't want to be by themselves, or they ain't got too many options, or people not really trying to talk to. So now you finally got this one that's feeling you, and you overlooking all this other stuff. You see it in the beginning. A lot of stuff you could tell where it can lead to. I'm not saying the whole total package of them is in the beginning, but the main stuff, like if they got a temper, they get mad quickly. They're a liar, you know what I'm saying? You'll see something in the beginning, but you just, my bag, woo, and the woo. No, okay. Then here we go again. Here we go again. Like, no, we see it in the beginning. We just overlook it. That's
so my question would be dating.
why are you in the dark?
I don't
in the
know.
living room. I think it's in the living room.
All right, there you go.
I'm in the car. Look, see? I'm in the car.
Oh,
This
shoot.
dude that went to the car.
Okay. Turn the light on over your head.
That
It
might
ain't
bring
like
us back.
it's working. I ain't
We
worried
see
about it. It ain't working anyway.
Well, we thank you for going to your car and chiming in with us. He is in the car. I see the stair. Is he in the car? Is that it? Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, that's what I say. I see the window.
that's that.
So my question would be,
dedication.
what's the purpose for dating?
To get to know the person.
Right. So that's your vetting. If you
They
don't vet
to know
correctly,
them and possibly see if this
then
could be the
you
one.
jack up. If that's if your job is to vet that person, then the responsibility is on you.
Yeah.
It's your job. So if you, that's why I say you can't. You have to feel and what's not. For instance, every woman knows that a guy that wants to have sex. Girl knows that a guy is looking to speak sweet nothings before he gets into. Every girl knows that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's up to you to play stupid when and not
say it again. Play what? Say it again, bro. Play what? Wait, rewind.
You'll make
Come
those.
on, just rewind. Play what?
Every girl knows the majority of the time it's going to be sex. There are anomalies out there of guys who are looking for that, but that's going to be the main attraction, right?
Yeah.
So it's your job to vet beyond that. What happens is you say, well, right things. Okay, well, start looking for the wrong and the right.
That part.
Because somewhere
you see the wrong. You ain't gotta look for the wrong. You see the wrong, but it's some good rights in there. So we just overlook the wrongs.
Yeah.
That's how that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. That's just mine.
Okay, I'm sorry I'm coming on chewing, but before I forget. So let's go back.
I want to swallow. Take a sip.
Take a sip.
Take a sip.
I'm gonna forget. Okay.
She need to rest. I got this dip I had got from Costco's, and it's weird stuff in it, but it's so good.
It's really good.
It's really, really good.
And I keep looking at the plate like
she had made her a fate before we started, so that if you keep seeing her lean over,
it's really good.
She keep eating it.
To go back to what said,
I got you.
She said she don't want to teach a man how to be a man. But my thing is, if he didn't know how to be this man because he didn't have the man in his life to teach him, then what is so wrong with her teaching him or showing him some things that he need to step up and
Before
do?
you talk, Brandy, hold on. You finished?
I think I'm finished.
No, are you really?
Yep.
Brandon, now you said you didn't get the teaching because your father wasn't in your household, right? And you had to learn, right? Please, in a short sentence, how did you learn?
Yes. There we go.
Let's go.
Okay.
Because before you answer that, because she's saying that you should have to teach the man and tell him how to do it. So since you said that you had to learn, how did you have to learn? Because she think a woman's supposed to teach this man how to. So
not supposed to. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
She don't see nothing wrong.
So the first thing that I had to do, I started actually like branching out, watching masculinity. And that was a failure because I felt like I ain't gay or nothing, but I think I'm more in my feelings than I should be. So I would say role when it comes towards relationships and not looking at my role as being very important. I look at mine being small, and then I realized like I was complaining about things in my relationship. I didn't really take heed to my responsibility, so it made me want to change. A lot of guys, because a lot of guys don't. But on a second note, men. Let me tell you the best way.
Tell the
Men
viewers. Tell them this one over here. Tell them, bro. I got your back.
And it goes back to about expectations void out reality.
That part.
If the data changes, men will change. If men keep getting sex from women and women keep accepting men without any responsibilities, women don't box of you have to be this way, you have to be that way, or I date you, then you're gonna always have men, or I will say, so women will date boys with the expectation of my thing is reality should be he should be a man when you date him. So I tell
wait,
my wife,
rewind. Come on. Say it again.
He should be a man before you date him. Okay. So I told
hold on.
I
just wanted to make sure that the viewers and my co-host over here heard what you said.
I got it.
Okay, carry on, bro.
So for me, I'm making like a transition, and like I said, I'm not great at it. I'm still learning things.
Ain't nobody great at it, being a woman or a man. No, you shouldn't be the worst.
Right. So I'm like talking to my wife about it, and wanting her to change and stay home with the kids and all that. It was a big adjustment for me, and I didn't know how to deal with it. Right. And I look back at it. You shouldn't have married me.
Mm-hmm. Now, what do you
guys
think?
Say that, but I say that because I should have been established experiences.
Yeah.
I should have had my own place. I should have been ready to take her in, ready to die for her. But those were not things I was ready for. I wasn't willing to do. If I had a dad that would have been there to kind of say, hey, you don't need to be y'all staying with your mom on y'all first year marriage, or why you over here staying here? Why you not making sure you're saving? Because my mom wasn't there. She was working a 9 to 5. She wasn't there to put all of that training.
Mm-hmm.
But for my dad, right, to show me, okay, these are the valuable things you need to be doing for a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I don't know those things, those are things that come. That's why gender roles are so important to me. You know what you're supposed to be doing. I need to know what I'm supposed to be doing to fit. Mm-hmm. If I don't know what I include, that's why you got divorces everywhere. Because you don't know what you're doing. So we've made it, by the grace of God, we get through a lot, and like all of the things I messed up. Because I didn't have that mess side of me there to be a force and a reckon in my home.
So I wonder, why isn't it what do you call those not workshops or something, but like for men to teach men how to be men and women.
They got them. It's just men prize don't be want to do it. They got a lot. I mean, I know they got a lot of like Big Brother type things for the upcoming generations. But I'm pretty sure if you Google or ask Siri, I'm pretty sure that I was supposed to share this one. It's not too late.
I'm sorry, we are working on some of our other platforms. But I wonder, are those elements taught in there though? They may have those things, Big Brother, all this, but do you think that is being taught?
They are, but
what was the other one?
Late night.
It ain't popping up. I think that's the one you're on.
I'm on.
It didn't pop up. You close.
Okay. I'll take this down.
No, leave it there. Just put in.
I can't type up there.
That's on your page.
Late night.
It's on your.
You want to
down this sweet time. It's not. You sure you're not on that page already?
No, I'm on the Vee&Sky one.
Oh, that's not popping up.
Okay.
Okay, go on late night talk. Go to late night talk and then put just share.
If there's something posted. See, I don't know what you're doing. You said go to who?
Mm-hmm. The other page. To share on the page. Go to the other page.
I don't know what page. Vee&Sky?
No, the late night talk.
Is that it?
Go all the way out to Facebook. Go to there. Why are you showing up on it?
Right.
You're not friends with it? Whatever, just
Yeah.
go back.
We'll figure this out later. I'm sorry.
We sorry, y'all. Sorry. We're sorry. Okay, go ahead, Brandon.
Oh, you said why aren't there programs and things out there for men?
Why is who?
You said why aren't there programs and there are.
Yeah. And the second part of that is, do you think they are teaching those things in them programs?
I mean, I found it.
Okay.
So I mean, but it's about whether men, like I said, if it doesn't change, men won't change. What the one thing that changes? So if it's a stoppage on that end, then to go back to being men. If men know that they have to do certain things in order to obtain, a certain stature, that's probably going to be your best chance men to be. How men would, I would say back in the day where men took care of everything. They did the fighting, they did everything.
Mm-hmm.
But until that change, I think there will be a change. And men have to have an attitude of accountability. They don't feel that they have to hold themselves accountable.
Right. Mm-hmm.
If a man can walk, see his wife struggling with bills and look at her and be like,
and make sure,
so it has to be accountability all the way around. And that goes for the woman too. I would say that, but I would say like a woman, if you're choosing those type of men, you have to hold yourself accountable now.
Right.
He didn't make you choose him. You chose him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
so what if
hold on.
you dating somebody at a young age and y'all grew together in a relationship? So y'all started out like, young, neither one of y'all knew nothing. Then what? I mean, he's not, he don't really know how it is to take care of a family, so to speak, because y'all started talking when y'all was like young. You know how people start talking when they like straight out of high school, 18. So how are you going to teach that 18-year-old how to be a man? Or how can you say that he's supposed to be a man at that age when he's in a
We're not
relationship?
saying at that age, but when he got older and decided to have a family, he had to learn that he got to change his ways and figure out how to be a man.
So the man have to.
Why would you not?
So
because you
I'll
being in a well
like this. I think a lot of younger women like to date older. That's just my opinion, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think older men like to date younger women. Who will say, well, why is that? Well, for one, the younger girl might be more coachable versus a woman who's had her life experiences. There's certain she's not going to tolerate.
Mm-hmm.
So if that woman's older, she's going to look at him and be like, no, I'm not doing that.
Right.
That's not going to be right. But the younger girl who doesn't have the experience.
So easy.
But doesn't have the experience.
You should be that way, but you have a lot of women that get older and they still don't have that. You know what I'm saying? You do it when you younger, and it's like, okay, when you get to a certain age, you supposed to know what's how it's supposed to be. I know what I supposed to. I had to learn just like you had to learn. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, you know what I'm saying? I have talked to my brother's my brother's mother, who raised me, and I was grown, and I remember us chopping it up one time, me being a grown adult, and I told her, I said, I don't knock your upbringing, raising me, but I need some heat, the cold out there.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, I heard the ding ding ding, but I had said that I felt like it's some things you didn't teach me, you didn't open up to me, like far as men, guys. I never heard a story, what I'm saying, about what you went through in life and what a guy will say to you, and when they lying, it's just anything about relationships or her personal past. And she just was looking at me and was like, well, I've never really been with too many. And I'm like, you got a whole child. What you mean? Before you got with my father. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, for me, the fact that I felt that I was lacking that when I had my child, you know what I'm saying? I put her up on game on stuff they father that I dealt with. You know what I'm saying? And her answer from what I was saying, she was like, and then you had my brother? I couldn't even get mad at her. Literally. Like, I laughed, like, pat on the back, because I didn't put in your mind, you know what I'm saying, over the years about this. And so this let me know that you wouldn't have stuck with this to be able to make it. She wasn't like, oh, my brother's here. But it was like, and you had another child? Okay, me. Oops. You know what I'm saying? But you still been with him. You still that. So that made me not get mad, like, what you mean? Or, be in a negative anger way. It made me laugh and smile and happy at the same time, because I'm sharing something with you, and she's grown. I share stuff with her from time to time, you know what I'm saying? And she had that, like, she couldn't believe that I stuck around to be able to have another child by him. So like I say, the things that I didn't get that I wish I had to get, and I had to learn on my own. You know what I'm saying? That tell it what they want to hear, and the lies, and the your woman's worth, and all. I had to learn that on my own. You know what I'm saying? Just like for you, when you decide you want to have a family or do whatever it is, you realize, okay, I got to step this up. I got to do this. I know what I didn't get, and I don't want to put that on my kids or my wife who I'm with. You know what I'm saying? My family, like, I got to do better because I know what I was lacking. And that's just how I just feel everybody should be. If it's something that you was lacking with your parents or even previous relationships, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to go into this next one like this, or I'm not going to set this, or I'm going to do this better because I didn't do that in this relationship. So I should do this. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, you decided, hey, y'all got kids, both of y'all good jobs, y'all working hard, but it's kids still involved. Somebody need to be here. Hey, babe, you know what? You stay at home. I'm going to get out here and do what I got to do, and I'm going to make it work. Just take care of this household because y'all got kids now. You know what I'm saying? So I commend you. Hurts. Kudos to you. That's some man shit. But then I had to teach you that you had common sense, but everybody ain't got common sense. That part.
But it just took me, it's the point that I was coming to where, men date younger women and women like to date older men. I'm talking about for serious relationships though. So when it comes to a woman, to an older man, those things that it take to that they have to accumulate to become a man, it normally, because they have to work their way up, and that's when the games for men start. I said, oh, I got to do this. You hear a lot of guys say that when they hit 30. Guys, I always, okay, yeah, I can't do what I used to do when I was younger. Okay, I can't do this, that, and the other. They start to realizing that life is in the 20s. They playing around. They trying to smash every girl they see. They trying to do all of that, right? Stuff started to go like, okay,
they doing that now in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. They doing that now.
Right. That's the dating market. That's why I said the dating market has to change. Because
so should you get into a serious relationship with a 20-year-old man?
Why would you want to get in a relationship?
If he's not mature, you shouldn't.
What is his future? What is he thinking about? What's his worldview?
Leah.
Aaliyah.
Rest in peace, Leah. Let's talk to Leah.
Aaliyah.
Yeah, I love it.
The age ain't nothing but a number.
Going down ain't nothing but a thing. Never.
Hey, even though I just said that, I'm almost in agreement. You know, I see 50 still struggling to figure that out. You know, I see girls just growing up, they can't figure out the dating market, can't figure out how to be this, how to be that. And in today's world, you know, what marriages are down big time, it's really not a lot of good candidates out there no more.
Right.
Everybody is doing whatever. So I always tell people,
Right.
I'm like, man, you found you one?
I say I'm single for the rest of my life, and I'm accepting because I'm zero tolerance. I swear I am. I'm so easy
It's very hard.
off or be just over it. Like I see a tip of a red flag, I'm done. I don't have to see 2 or 3, 4, 5 of them boys. The tip.
But you know what?
Yeah,
I could be wrong, but that came with that experience.
Yeah. Say it again.
That came with it. That's why I say young guys will take that younger girl because she don't have them life experience.
Come on with it, bro.
The sweet nothings, you know. Yeah. He's talking like this. Oh yeah, he says he's gonna do this for me. She gonna girl would, but the older woman like, what else you got?
Right.
I've seen that game already. So that's what we're dealing with. But that's why the mothers and the fathers are there to teach that, so that the kids don't have to experience it.
It's important. It's really, really important. It's just, I mean, these people, it's a honor, and this is my opinion, to have the title of being a mother or being a father. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of good possible parents out here that can't have kids. Yeah. And they gotta get a surrogate and gotta find a good one. You know what I'm saying? Because they bloodline, whoever carrying that baby, whoever they bloodline still gonna be in that baby, even though it might look like one of the parents. You know, the daddy, the sperm in this lady, in the egg pop. But you gotta make sure all your eyes is top. No, I'm just saying, for real. But that person who carrying them, they gotta make sure that's the right person, because you don't know how the child finna turn out. I'm just saying. Yeah. Just because y'all egg and sperm in there don't mean that baby still got that bloodline from whoever that carrier is. But I'm just saying, it's just really important it's an honor to be able to say that you're a father or you're a mother. You know what I'm saying? So live and stand down on what your title is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should not be all on one. You should work together as a team. You know what I'm saying? You got to lead by example. I be telling my kids, whatever actions they do out here in this world, that reflects on me. Because the first thing people go say, what your mama, what your daddy, you know what I'm saying? Who raised you? Who raised you? Then it's sad when you got both of the parents in the household, you at least think the child to be semi-okay. But when you got, and they ain't semi-okay, you got what is really going on in your household. When you got both of your parents there, did we all we already know what the problem is. Either that mama ain't there or that daddy ain't there. And I'm not just saying they gotta necessarily be running the streets or whatever. It could be working a lot. But you still, even if you are, you still have to make time. If it's just sitting down kicking it with your kids before you go to sleep or whatever the case may be. Like, you still gotta be in their life. You know, and I can accept if you out there actually punching in somewhere. But if you're not, and you just chose not to be there, then that's a problem. Or even if you're not in the household. And I had a conversation with my youngest father. I told him, I say, dude, because you out of state, whatever, he should hear from you every day. Good morning. How was school? Good night. Y'all both got iPhones. Make it work. Make it work. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it work. You know, it's no excuse. Yeah. Make time. You ain't, you're not in, in the household. Yes, he financially helped with them, but that's it. It's more than just financially helping. You know what I'm saying? It's more to that. It's the time. It's the quality. And I know you can't physically be here to give him that. Boom.
It's a lot of training that goes behind it. Yeah. now with especially with my son, man, I realize it now. How much training, because they be so far-fetched into thinking that they understand and know everything, and they have no clue as to how life operates. No clue. And you
Guess what,
try to
Brandon? You
warn
don't
them.
know nothing. You don't know nothing. You
Yep,
don't know
you're an idiot.
nothing. It's different today. In your time, this is how it was, but today, it's a whole nother world. You don't know nothing about this.
Yeah.
Nothing.
You can live in a different world, but biology is the same.
Come
Women
on.
and men still operate the same. You can say all you want. Well, we dating off this. It don't matter. They still like the same things, man. Over. So,
I was listening.
She pick on her nails.
Did you want to listen?
No one.
Who said you want to listen?
I got a nudge. Like, wake you up. I was listening. I don't know. Was I zoned out?
Yes, you down here in your nails like we ain't live right now.
Brandon be spitting that knowledge. And
okay. I guess she over here. No, she all.
No, I was listening. But Brandon, I do commend you for stepping up and taking on the responsibility of showing or living out what a man is supposed to do in a relationship, in a marriage. So that's good. You are far and few.
Very few. Never.
But I commend you. And I know the struggle is real. I know it's hard. Like, I wouldn't.
You know what's going on.
This is kind of like off topic, and I hope I don't get no flack for what I'm about to say. But I don't understand why some women want to be men or play that, role as a man, because a man has it hard. Like, the man is responsible for a lot of stuff. Like, they are the sole responsibility for their family. Like, they have to protect, they have to provide, they have to, most of the time
question, what do you mean play the role as a man?
Well, when you in a like a, I don't know, if I don't want to say it so I get banned, but when a woman looks like a man and she's with another woman, they playing the role as a man because they like rough.
Okay.
So they want to play the role as the protector of the family or whatever.
Guess what? Somebody got to do it, regardless if she was the manly one of the relationship. Somebody got to step up and be the head of the household.
But so, I'm just saying, I wouldn't want to do that. I mean, that's
you not because you straight,
right?
So,
right.
And you not in a relationship. You married to a man. So, at the end of the day, you okay? What you mean you wouldn't want to? You married, if that's the way they want to live, it don't have.
I'm talking
so who
about
gonna do it? So if it's two sex, same sex in a household, somebody got to be the head.
But not to that extent.
Okay, so if she girly girl and just like two girls, they together, they married, they dress the same, they girly girls.
Yeah.
One of them still got to play the role.
Not necessarily.
Why not?
Because that's when you can do the 50-50 type thing.
Fuck no. I don't want to be in a relationship with no goddamn body. We doing no 50-50. No.
Well, that's you because you're not like that, I guess.
So you feel like it. So if you was with another girl, y'all 50-50.
I don't know. If
I'm asking the question. If you decided to be with another woman, you feel the only way it's approved to do a 50-50 is because we the same sex.
I'm not saying it's approved.
I'm asking the question.
No. I mean, yes. Wait a minute. What's your question? Say your question again.
Wait. You said if y'all the same sex, it's okay to go. Hold on. You said if you're the 50. Is that's what your question was, V?
You repeat it again, Brandon.
If you're the same sex, dating the same sex, you're allowed to be 50.
She's saying if it's a woman that carry herself like a dude, wear baggy clothes, dress like a dude, you know what I'm saying? In a same sex, why did he want to do? Why would she would want to be like that? It's hard being a dude, blah blah blah. But she's saying, but in a same sex relationship, in this two girly girl, it should be 50-50. Roommate type stuff.
I'm not saying it should be, but I'm saying that the view is probably that they are sharing at 50-50 versus
what
that
view
other
would you
way.
get? Because that's what the way you think. Who have you talked to or her?
Nobody.
Because you assuming.
I'm
okay.
assuming. Yeah, this is my assumption. I haven't talked to anybody, but this is my
Why would
assumption.
you assume that? Why?
Because you would think of yourself as the same. In the other relationship, you're not thinking yourself as the same. The other one is the more dominant.
How do you know what
one.
they thinking? And you not
they
even
say it. Now
I know that two females that, and if they go out on a date, they wouldn't mind paying for that. If a female goes with a male, or a male comes to take her out, she gonna look at him like, you better take care. That's most women. So
it is a lot of women, but I don't have no problem treating for dinner or lunch because I didn't done it before. So I mean, yes, it is women out there that expect that every time we go out, you paying for this. I just said this earlier. Even if a dude, or it could be her or whoever, like if we go out or whatever, and I feel like, well, dang, since you're paying for it, I can at least tip if I got cash on me. You know what I'm saying? Or I would like, okay, tip them, and I go stop, get some ATM, get some cash and get to, or cash app you. I'm gonna cash app you this, you know what I'm saying, for the tip. That's just me. Everybody the same, and I get that. But what she talking about, like, that's just being kind of weird with it, because for you to feel that if we dress the same, then it should be 50-50. That's just, no, it's always a head of household. It don't matter. You don't know. You know.
I'm assuming.
But you know,
this is an assumption. But the role, as Brandon said, did you say gender roles?
What they got to do if they dress like a duo part?
Because they are identifying more as the male.
That's what they want to be.
So that's what I'm saying, V. So look, if they are identifying with the male role of the relationship, then the male role is the head of the household, right? But if you in the same sex relationship and both of y'all are identifying as the female role, then you are both going to take on a female role.
But I'm saying, what is wrong with if a female that's like a want to dress like a guy or whatever, or play that role? What's wrong with them being in the head of the household if that's the role they want to play?
Nothing is wrong with it. I said that.
No, you started off saying it's hard enough being a man. Then you got these females who want to dress like a man.
I didn't say it was nothing wrong with it. I said that I don't understand why a woman would want to, because of the pressure. Like, we got enough pressure. So what woman would even want to do that? Is, I guess,
because it's a free life. It's a free life,
right,
and they want to live. They want to live their life. They comfortable in wearing men clothes or looking like a man, and they want to be that one to hold the household down because they feel that that's what it is. People don't fear about what other people say or give less to. They shouldn't.
It's not about what people say or whatever.
What's the purpose?
It's about the weight of you. The responsibility is on you. Like, as mothers, right? Mothers, we have a lot that we have to deal with. So on top of us being mothers, now we are playing the role of the head of the household man. So on top of that, I'm just wondering, like, who would want that added pressure? But it's people out there that's like that, apparently. But I'm just wondering in my mind, like, me personally, I would not want that.
Because you don't live that life. You don't
I
live
think
a life.
If a woman's in a relationship with a man and she has to do that relationship is on ice.
That part, frozen, solid.
Time taking care of a man. I think it's going at some point. It's going to at some point, because your women natural abilities is to take care of their children. That's y'all care a lot. That's y'all thing. So y'all gonna be looking at. Them boys don't need no shoes. Women like, no, my babies can't go out like this. Like, y'all, that's to supply so that y'all can actually do your job. That's how it works. And supply. So if man is bringing home the money so that she can go out and do this, that. The problem is we do have two male figures in the household. And that's why I was saying I had a feminine idea of how the household taking on my masculinity. So my thing was, well, you ought to do this and it should be 50-50. Like, no, bro, it can't be 50-50. How could I expect it to be 50 and then she got to sleep with me at the end of the day, right? So I want her to work 10-hour shifts just like me. Then I want her to come home, and on top, cook me some food, clean the house, and make me get me set. Go to work. So my thing is, it was never supposed to be that way. The modern day has made it that way.
Right.
That is the reality. I think in y'all last stream y'all was saying, well, why is it so easy for women to just walk away from marriage? It's because women, they don't have to tolerate anything now because they got their own. Why would I sit there like Gazelle? If she made more, and I don't know if she makes total, she makes more than him, right? Over her time span, I think 400 million, and he's like 100 or 200 or something. So she makes more than him, right? Why would she have to sit there and take a man? She don't have to.
Not at all.
She just don't have to. Now the old days where the man was
out or because he is, and I'm married to the best quarterback,
right,
long time, oldest. She ain't even about that hype. She got her own hype. She's a celebrity herself, and she got her bag herself. So
now let's go back to the old days where women couldn't work, they didn't vote, and that's a whole nother situation. Women didn't want to vote because they didn't want to be. So we go back to the old days. Women couldn't just walk away from a marriage. She was cheating.
No.
She couldn't just walk away because she wouldn't have anything.
She never did. Even we talked about it in the last part. They have a whole family. Outside the family, they with like a whole nother semi-side chick, wife, and kids.
So you saying the dynamics change something? What you saying, B?
Totally change, and it's giving leverage to women. That's why women can kind of they can leverage sex like big time today.
Mm.
Oh,
pros.
They don't need it now. I would say that they don't do that.
Yeah, froze up.
We good?
Yeah, we good now, I think.
Okay.
No, we not.
Now I want to have connection. Oh, come on, man. Okay, so we get this out. So women deal with all of the problems that men have because the playing field is level. They can make, if not more, they can make just as much, if not more, money than a man.
Right.
Same thing men can do. It might not be respected, but they can.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
A woman from walking away from a relationship. These social ideas that we have and everything in relationships are down because women don't have to tolerate it. So if you take it back time where women couldn't work, women couldn't do this, women couldn't do that, well, her whole reliance was he had to be the provider. But the problem that comes from it is now we've gotten so far you can't find a man to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So so even though it still hurts you because they want to step up and do his job.
Now I was just thinking about something. As we had said, like the dynamics have changed in relationships. Because I was thinking where sometimes I've heard women feeling proud that they're taking care of their man. So they were like, I take care of this one right here. So they are now boasting on taking care of their man. Do you think that has something to do with the men not stepping up into their roles now?
No, that's just masculine men. I mean, masculine women. Still, by biology, it won't work. Women cannot. I don't think women. There might be some anomalies out there, but women on a general scale can't take care of a man. All over history, scrubs. I don't want no scrubs. Women can't do it. It's same thing as a woman that has slept around with a whole bunch of men. That's like right. It's the same thing as a man who sits at home, play video games all day, smoking weed. Women can't date that. And if they do, it's only for, you know, it's fun, or maybe his sex is good. And that's it. After a while, she's going to drift away because she don't want to take
a relationship.
Huh?
You don't think that can sustain a relationship, especially if a woman has low self-esteem?
Nope. Always, like I said, I think it's our biology that makes us this way. We can look at the same thing and think totally two different things, just because you're a woman and I'm a man. You know, so a man, like men are, they love feminine women, right? They'll sleep with other things, but when it comes to home, they want a woman that doesn't complain and doesn't argue with them. We talked about this last week. So men a lot of times want, right? Well, women want men that will step up to the plate, gonna protect them, gonna go out there and make the money, gonna take care of me, respect me. You know, that's how it's always been. Regardless if the woman makes money, she's still looking and saying, "Oh, the bills." You can have a job; it's still in the back of your head. Why didn't you start? Are you not doing this? Why are you? That's still gonna be in the back of your head, regardless. It don't matter how. You're gonna always look at your man and detect.
Okay. Another thing I'm thinking of too is I think we had saw a video. You had sent a video or something where the man was saying women don't. I'm probably misquoting it, but something like don't lower your standards to somebody who's not worth.
Yeah.
I can't. He said something to that effect, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because what if dang it, I forgot my thought.
What was it though? What was it?
Something that don't deserve your something. He's like, women don't change your something for don't. Oh, why was I bringing that up? Because I was going to bring a point.
Yeah, some potion.
Oh, come on, Scott. Think it was a good point. Okay, a woman who are these standards?
Something I remember that. It was dang. I remember, but I can't remember what the quote was.
Brandy, you were saying something, and I was like, okay. But the woman, it was something about the woman. Oh, that sucked. Okay, maybe I'll come back.
It ain't.
That ship has sailed.
And
or she after we finish the live. I remember.
I'm gonna come back on like, oh yeah, this is what I was talking about. But yeah, it's
I
just.
mean, do you woman can take care of a man long time? The rest of life.
Not a real woman. You can't. This is my opinion. You can't be a real woman unless your man or your spouse like have a health issues. You know what I'm saying? Right. They're not able to provide. Something's wrong with them. They have a. You know what I'm saying? I get that. Sick in health. I get that part. You know what I'm saying? Because one, if I possibly get sick, I hope that you'll be able to step up in the little stuff that I was doing. You'll be able to carry that because I'm down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but far as it is women out here, they got dudes that they literally taking care of. When I mean taking care of, like they're not paying no bills. They're not bringing no groceries in the house. They ain't even got no car. They taking your shit, dropping you off at work while they go run the streets and probably be up in Keisha, Monica,
baby boy.
That part.
I just say that.
Come on. I agree with you. Yeah, baby boy.
I was just about to call that baby boy.
Baby boys out here. That part. Yeah.
I know what I was gonna say before I forget again. So now I was going on a women lowering their standards. So some women accept the minimum from the man. So like the man might be like, if she say that, we got a disconnection notice. Now she been paying the bills all this time, but now she got disconnection notice. now she's gonna come to the guy and say, you know, well, you got a couple of dollars to put on this bill. You know what I'm saying? And because he gave a couple of dollars to put on the bill, it's like he done did something. So it's like, you know, where they are holding on to those things, and he's feeling good, like, I helped my woman out. I gave her 20 on that, or something like that. And so
20.
The 20, women would boost 20. His ego
because
he did that 20.
I'm over it.
And versus the woman, like, no, you know, keep your standard up high. Like, you supposed to be paying like all of this. Like, I think that the women are now, you know, settling like for what they can get. Like, okay, shoot,
at least he doing something.
At least he doing something.
Versus your man ain't doing nothing.
Yes.
Even though it's only $20.
Yes. Yep.
I don't know, man. I think that at the end of the day, when years go by, you know, she's gonna, you know, I think you said it earlier, I can do bad by myself. Like, that's going to be the attitude. For 20 years before you wake up and realize, I can't keep doing this. Mm-hmm. Whereas a guy, it's not to do it. He and every guy in the back of the head, they just might not do it.
Yeah.
You know, so
what you mean by you car, Mr. Terrence? What do you mean?
That's a viewer. Hey,
Terrence.
Hi. He's, I think, just he's joking with the thing, like, can I borrow your car?
No, they don't even ask. I'm gonna take you to work. You know what I'm saying? You gonna take me to work while you go around the streets, and then they be late coming to pick you up.
Right,
baby, you hit it right with the baby boy. Yeah,
we're gonna call them baby boys.
Yeah, the baby boys.
But I think there's a lot of those out there.
And how do you feel you're a man if you're a baby boy? That's why who made that movie?
Because the woman is making
that is
him
a good
like
title. Now that I think about it, that is a good title for that movie, baby boy, because that's what you acting like.
But the woman is making him feel like a man. So how you not gonna know that you not being a man if your woman is making you feel like
because
a man?
I'm pretty sure,
like a baby
and
boy.
And this is my opinion, and bro, you can comment on it. I feel like why. I'm pretty sure it's some man, if he, you know, your family, a friend, a co-worker, or some dang on body is showing that example and hearing all the happiness and all the good stuff that's going on in their world. You ain't came across nobody that you deal with on a regular. I know they say birds of feather flock together. Mm-hmm. However, like, it's one person, if not more, an uncle, a granddaddy. You got somebody that you, and then it's like when you get to a certain age, you should know better. When you know better, you do better. Like,
but I think too, and again, this is my opinion, that the men is okay with that somewhat. They joke about it. Like, man, your woman.
I mean.
Better,
and that's the sad thing about it.
You better.
That's the sad thing. That's the sad thing.
I don't think they encourage them to step up to the plate. Like, man, don't let your woman, work and all that.
You're right, but you have some that do, or they'll talk about what they do. They talk about what they do. Hey. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you around that positive energy person, you know what I'm saying, that chopping it up, and dudes talk like females, you know what I'm saying? Oh, she tripping about this, she tripping about that. And if you a real dude, bro, be honest with you, you lucky she's still with you.
Right.
If you a real fam, real friend, you lucky because you got a good woman.
Right.
And she with that. She dealing with you not working. She's dealing with you not help paying these bills.
They would say that, but they're still not encouraging.
I'm just saying but okay. The reason why I say this because there's only certain people that I listen to. Mm. And my sister's one of them. She gonna be like, I love you, right?
Right. That's when you started off.
If I come to her about a situation and I, tell her what it is, and she like, I love you, right? I know she not finna agree or be on my band. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be, nah, you wrong. You shouldn't be like that. Da 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 da. Whatever she gonna say, and I can accept it. So I just feel
accept my criticism though. You dismiss me.
You don't never give me none.
I do. You don't know nothing. That's what she say. Ain't that what she say? thumbs up if y'all agree with me. That's how you feel? Yep.
You hear these lies?
Just a few minutes ago, when I was talking about the female
That's a
male.
disagreement on a male. I'm talking about a personal thing that I ever came to you. What did I say? Let's pray. The fuck? Don't do me. Like, we can have a disagreement on a topic, but if I come to you with something personal, I accept it. You be like, no, and then when I stop, because I'm about to get real. What do I say I do now? I do the Skyway. Yeah. I try to do the Sky.
I'm saying, you said if your sister came to you and told you you was doing wrong.
No, I didn't say that. I said if I come to her about a situation and ask for her opinion,
yes,
she'd be like, no, I'm not. She'd be like, I love you. I'm coming to her with a story, something to tell her.
Yes,
right. I come to you with a story.
And if I tell you something that's opposite of what you are saying,
no,
you're gonna be like,
no. I know, but no. Now, lately, what I've been doing, I was like, I did the Sky. I'm trying to do the Sky. I'm trying to think positive things.
Right, that's what you would say your response. But I'm saying, like, if I gave you some advice or I told you about something, I was like, nah, B, you was wrong for that. I mean, honestly, it's like, what do you know?
I said that.
Y'all my witnesses.
But what do you know? You've been married.
Exactly, that's what she's saying. You've been married. You've been out the game. You don't know nothing. You did the blah 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 blah.
I love you, sis.
Yeah, you see that?
No, it's so far off topic.
It don't be all.
But I
only get the cheers when she agree, y'all. Come on. She was like, okay, I agree with you this time.
I'm acknowledging that because you always said I don't. So why would I not toast with her, bro? Why? She agreed. We on the same page. You know what I'm saying? It is not often that we are. So I acknowledge that we agree this time. She always say, you always disagree with me.
Yin yang.
That part.
Anyway,
so y'all so far
whole side.
Right.
It's a whole side note.
So
and
Scott, you said why do women encourage men? Or it was it?
Now why women encourage men, why men encourage men that's acceptable for them for if they know they're not being a man in their relationship. Because if the dude's getting around and they talking or whatever, and this man girlfriend or something that's taking care of, like, he can be out at the club or he can be doing whatever, and he don't really contribute in the bills, and he'll say in the while he talking to his boys, like, nah, shoot, not my girl do that.
Just be in the streets.
Yeah, in the streets. In the conversation, he be like, "No, shoot, my girl handle all that."
I had heard, yeah.
And so a man, his bros will be like, "Man, shoot, you better hold on to that one." They don't encourage him to say, "Man, why you let your girl do that?" Like, man, you need to be doing. I have yet heard somebody encourage or a situation where another man encouraged a man to step up and be a man. I think that they encourage them like, man, you better hold on to that one. That's a good one. If she lets you get away with XYZ.
Instead of saying, why you putting all this burden on your girl or your wife? You know what I'm saying? Instead of you saying, like, oh, like, do you know what she do? She handling everything, and y'all got kids or a kid or whatever the case may be, a dog, a cat. That's dog food. You like on diapers, gotta.
Right.
I put this in perspective. Okay, so company you keep, but also that should go back towards vetting the guy. If his surrounding groups are bums,
oh yeah, okay.
Bum.
Come on, he a what? He a what?
That
part.
That's what I say. Like, it's I do think when it comes to seeing a guy and what a man is, it is.
Yeah.
And so if she doesn't go out and recognize that, I would blame her. If you selected him,
Okay.
But like you said, if the friends don't encourage your guy, his friends are all, whatever. Because that's one of the things he's going to do. He's going to bring you around pay attention to him. They're not going to fake it because there, they gonna be real with him, right? Standoffish a little bit because they know who, you know, that he's trying to date this girl, but they gonna be who they are. And so, you know, if you walk in the room and you figure out, oh man, this guy don't work, this guy's still at home, he's still, so
Right.
why you with them? That would be my question as a woman. Why you all right? No, I'm straight. I don't want this.
That's
Because you're the company that you keep. So
That
when have
That part.
a group of guys that's strong enough to stand up and say, hey, bro, don't check him on the small things. Why would he check him about you?
Yeah. That's true.
You know, guys
Yeah.
are normally going to try to do. Guys are going to try to get what they get out of the girl. I mean, it's just like, why would I pay for it?
Right.
You know,
That's true.
she's just giving it up. That's how it is. So, I mean, you got some guys that stand up, you know, that'll stand up and be like to have a good supporting cast. You're just not gonna get that. And like I said, it depends on what you are looking at when you're dating that person. Should I continue with him? Out there, I mean,
So
you still
right
got to stand.
there. So yeah. So but you question yourself with him or her, whatever? Like, do you continue? You gotta question yourself about that. Then what?
I think.
I think you
Go ahead.
run. You run for the hills.
He said, "Run."
Because
Run.
this is why, because you have to treat your time as precious.
Yeah.
With bull crap. And a lot of people, they get into relationships, they get into marriages, they get into all of their life with bull crap.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to go through that. You could have like I say, I don't believe in total happiness in relationships. Downfall in a relationship, it should be tolerable. I can't deal with the person, look at him every day. I can't have a conversation, right? But you should have more happy days than bad. You know, your days should be more filled with happiness and joy. And then
Yes.
when they keep walking with it, you know, you should be able to walk in that storm together. But if y'all can't walk in a storm with each other just when you see each other, that's not a relationship. If y'all don't spend time, that's roommates.
Yep.
That part.
You know, roommates is not. That's just like I said. The supporting cast is just as important as the person you're dating.
So,
Swallow.
question.
She had to dip over to the side again.
Yeah. Sorry.
Her hungry.
I finished my glass before the podcast is over with. Oh,
Wow.
shoot.
He said, wow.
This is our homemade bartender right here.
Right. She was off tonight. So, you know, we got to do it all.
The question. So, who should we point the blame on? Is it the blame of the man who's not
Both. I think both.
stepping up to do his further research on how to be a man, or doing a self-examination, or the woman for not vetting him and getting what she got?
Who deserves more blame?
Yep.
Who's complaining?
That part.
There's always a woman complaining.
Right.
Well,
No. It's sometimes a woman complaining, because men complain about women too. We might not verbalize it as much. So if you're complaining about something, you look first back at yourself on the line. Dang, I
so if
messed up.
you're complaining, you the reason, or you to blame?
Because you're allowing it. You're allowing it. You can't blame. So that's when knowing your woman's worth. You can't. I told you, if I see a tip of a red flag, I'm good. Like you just can't. You allowing it. You allow. This is my opinion, man. You're allowing to whatever the problem is to keep going, especially if you're addressing it. Numbers of different times. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing changing. You like, oh, here she go. Like your kids. And then you be going off fussing at them. Oh, here she go. Then they back to regular programming. Same thing with these grown men. Back to regular programming.
Yeah. I mean, you got to think about it. You're asking someone to do something that they first don't know or done. So when I when I told my wife that I was like, man, you shouldn't have married. I'm going from a standpoint of I didn't have a clue as to how to save, how to sort out bills, how to manage, and I didn't know how to deal with children because I didn't have like little brothers and sisters running around. I didn't work with children, so I didn't have that experience with kids. So when I look back at my life, and this, I'm looking and saying, wait a minute, I have no life experience. So I'm saying, oh, I'm a man. I'm the man of the house. What does that even mean? And I pay the bills. Are you teaching? Because men teach too. That's the responsibility of a man, but it is the responsibility of a man to teach. It's not even to teach the older children, it's the men. Fathers teach, daughters off stripper poles. That's what fathers.
He said what?
The women can only do men keep their sons out of jail and their daughters off stripper poles. So if you got a good guy in the house that's willing to step up in those roles and do it, and you'll be happy, and you won't have that complaint. But if you don't look at those and see like things, I'm not going to date that person, and you don't, because I think that's the issue. Like we don't walk away from bad, from become bad decisions. We got to learn to walk away from some of the things. And so if we look at our kids and straighten them out, let's do and repeat the same things that we did. Now we made it work.
But people, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I do not get it. Like if you went through stuff in life, or you know what you should do as a woman, as a man, as a kid, like you eventually grow up. I just feel when you get to a certain age, you should be there.
Mature, yeah.
You should be there. You should be there. Now these teens and then these young adults, yeah, it's gonna take time. You know what I'm saying, for them to get on that level of a grown woman or a grown man. You know what I'm saying, like their parents' age group. It's gonna take. They got to get there. Because we all got our past, we all got the things that we didn't did in life, experience, didn't have, had, or whatever the case may be. But when you grown, why is we still acting like baby boy?
Because why? Remember
with that? Oh, I know why. You know what? I used to couldn't get mad at the way guys approach me, come to me, be how they are. I couldn't get mad, and the reason why is I told myself I couldn't get mad because these women out here allow that. They, for them to have the, balls to come at me the way that they do or act the way they act, it's like somebody out here, a woman, condone this for them to feel comfortable enough to approach me the way they do. You know what I'm saying? I had a dude that I had met out. I was out and he texts me or call me. I was in the car with my son. I'm like, I'm still mature with my kid, what's up? Da da da. Do you need anything? And I'm like anything. No, sweetie, I'm blessed this way. I'm good. So you don't need anything. What? That part. So in my mind, I went to say, oh, you trying to think I'm a trick. You know what I'm saying? For you to have that, be that comfortable to come at me, you just met me 25 seconds ago. And you asking me, do I need anything? And when I did talk to him, me, I addressed it. How do you come on women like this? No, I'm just saying, like, you so beautiful. How the fuck I'm beautiful? And I got a mask on. This was around the time it was mandatory to wear masks out in public. I can have all this gone, but I'm beautiful though. And the mask on.
But
just put it on, baby.
But you know how many young girls sucked into that though?
That's what I'm saying.
A lot of young girls would. That's life experience. Into the clues. So.
That's why I say I don't get mad at them because it's females out here. If you young or old, that's you know what I'm saying. You to have that level of comfort to come that way. or do whatever they do. Being bum and letting the woman take care, because it's a woman who, as long as you here, my man here, he gonna come home whenever he come home. He coming here, and that's cool. That's acceptable. Know your woman's worth, please do. And a lot of them out here they don't, and then they making it bad because once you finally get done, he come thinking somebody about to pick up with what he's used to dealing with. That part, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, not this way, bro. Nah, I'm not her. All right, you tried it; it was cute, but I'm not her. My opinion.
It's good. I just think when it comes to practice is what needs to happen. It's just a lot of practice. Children, we find ourselves whooping and saying the same thing over and over and over because it's the following. And until they get it, you're either whooping them or screaming or fussing. They get it. Now they might not get it till they're older, but you're hoping that what you taught them, hoping it'll
You be on a whole wish and a prayer, baby.
Ooh. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Well, I think we are reaching our time. We've been on here for like 2 hours. But we thank you, B, for
yes, we do.
Coming in and dropping those nuggets. What they call them? Is it coins or?
He ain't drop no money.
No. I guess it's nuggets. The knowledge.
Your opinion. Giving us your opinion.
Yes. We thank you for that.
Yes.
And I mean, man, y'all got a lot to step up to and wake up to
that part.
And women, men and women. But I think so. My initial question was, who's to blame? And I think my answer is both.
I said both.
Both is to blame. Women for allowing it, men for not taking on the responsibility and acknowledging your shortcomings.
That part.
It's both of y'all. Now let's get it together.
Yes. All right, Brenda, we love you. We're going to let you go. We see you next Saturday.
Right. Get back in the house.
Right. Bye. Right.
Cold as ever.
I know your window's probably foggy.
But we thank everybody who tuned in. We had some drop in, drop out. It is good. We know it's Saturday, but however the who, we thank all of y'all who tuned in. YouTube, Facebook, and stuff there at top, and Facebook over there. But we thank all of y'all for tuning in. If you haven't did it, once again, please subscribe, like, and share. What we got a total? What's our total? We trying to get 100. When?
We by January.
2 more months.
Yeah, 2 more
months. That will be our year.
We need
anniversary.
Each one to reach one.
We almost there.
We building. We thank y'all. Yeah, we thank y'all for all of those who have subscribed and told other people about us and have subscribed, because we are now at 86 subscribers
on YouTube. We got a lot of viewers on these other platforms, but they don't chime in as much as they do on here on YouTube.
So we thank y'all, but we're trying to get to the 100, then we're going to build from there. But help us to reach the goal of 100. So if you know anybody who just ain't doing nothing on a Saturday night and just want to listen to some two crazy ladies speak their mind, real talk, have them to tune in late night talk with Vee&Sky, 10 o'clock.
Yeah. What's your final thoughts?
Final thoughts on this topic is, men, we need y'all to step up to be men. We need more male role models so our generations can start heading in the right direction. Women, we need y'all to step up and be women. Like, stop settling for the baby boys. Knowing your woman's worth. And we need to vet your people you're dating. Like, I used to laugh at you because you was like you were an investigator or something. Like, but that's what you need to really do. Like, really pay attention, women. Stop wearing those blue blockers and really pay attention to who you are having your entanglements with. Because, it can cause a whole heap of problems in the future.
She said a whole heap of
Problems.
A whole heap of, but that's true facts though.
Yeah,
I totally
that's
agree.
my final.
Yeah, I everything you really gotta come on. I'm gonna agree.
Summing on up. We
Yeah,
agree.
I ain't really gotta say
I
much.
got my cheers.
Yeah, she got. You got one earlier. But I totally agree. Basically everything she's saying, and if you watching this, share it, because this is like that was a real serious topic that we had, and it don't be talked about. We don't address situations. We discussed that in there, like I think Brandon or something, or I don't know who said it, but like when you first see it, jump on it. Not even that. We go back to what we was talking about. It's certain things that you need to discuss in the beginning. Why you dating?
Yeah.
What? That's the purpose of dating, to get to know each other. Now, y'all might click with personalities and have a ball, but you got to look at that underlying stuff, all the other stuff. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? If you willing to deal, if they don't have, they're not set, then you know what I'm saying. Why is you finna set yourself up when you know you want to live this certain type of life?
Right. Yeah.
And this person can't give it to them.
Yeah.
But they giving you this attention, or you feeling them, but they can't give you what you want. And it's not necessarily like financial, like spoiling you and all that. I'm not saying that, but if you like to take trips, or you like going to social gatherings together, or like to do lunch dates, dinner dates, movie nights, that's stuff that you need to discuss. So we talk about it in almost all our podcasts, that communication is everything.
Yes.
It's everything. And I really feel relationships and marriages and stuff could work, but how much talking we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm helping you by telling you what the problem is, because I want this to work. But that boy go in one ear and straight out the other. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why am I wasting my time? Keep talking. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and what the hell you supposed to be doing? That's what the problem is. So with that being said, step up. Step
or
up.
Get out. Sorry.
You ain't, well, no, that's their home. I was gonna say, you ain't gotta go home. You gotta get the hell out of here. Well, this ain't home no more, because you not doing what you're supposed to do to make this your home.
Yep.
That part. All jokes aside, but it's been real. We like to thank all of y'all for tuning in. Shout outs to YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We love all of y'all. Please come back next Saturday. If y'all have any topics, feel free. You want to talk about, jump in the what is it, late night talk with Ski Vee&Sky, or we have another one, Vee&Sky, and we have the Instagram late night talk with Vee&Sky. Send us a DM and let us know what you want to talk about. We'll kick it amongst each other and like, okay, yay, this sounds good, but keep it real. We're trying to help one reach one, right?
Yes.
Y'all like that, right? Yeah. All right, y'all be safe tonight. Y'all have a good night, and we will see you next Saturday, 10 o'clock. Tell a friend, family member, join in. Until next time, take care of yourself and
each other.
That part.
Yeah.
Love y'all.
Love you. And we are out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's the late night show with Vee&Sky, the late night show.